Mad Magazine actually started off as a comic book series, but in the 1950s, they thought that comic books were ruining children's minds. So they put all these rules on comic books of what you can and can't put in them. So this was bad for Mad Magazine because they were not afraid to push the boundaries. So the Mad comic format lasted 23 issues, and on the 24th, they switched from comic books to magazines, and that first issue I have right here. Not too long ago, I made a video unboxing these two Mad magazines. It was the 100th issue and this 1960s Batman one. And in that video, I said that the first issue of Mad Magazine goes for a lot. Well, that night I went on eBay and I found somebody was selling the first issue of Mad Magazine. Now, when I say that, I want to make it clear it's not the first issue ever because it started off as comics. This is the first issue of Mad Magazine, not Mad Comics. So they're part of the same line. It was just that they switched to magazine format. And that's what this is here. So he's got it taped up and everything. It didn't cost as much as these usually sell for. I'm really happy about this. I'm just hoping that when I open this up, it's not bent and beat up. It looked really good on eBay, but let's see how it looks in person. I mean, he definitely taped it up. Look at that. I mean, it's tape everywhere. This is something that I've wanted for a long time, and I can't believe I'm about to open it up. I always get afraid when I'm cutting that I'm gonna actually cut the thing in there, but I think I have it now. All right, guys, let's take this out. First ever issue of Mad Magazine, not the comic. Alright, so it looks like it's in here, but it's got even more tape all over it. Gotta cut this now. I always appreciate good packaging, but this is just ridiculous. There is tape everywhere, but I guess it's better than it coming all beat up. After what felt like years of opening this up, we are gonna finally see the magazine. I almost don't want to touch it with my hands, but I don't have any gloves, so I'm gonna have to do it really quick. So I think this is the thing it's in. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. For how old this is in really good condition. So this is obviously Mad Magazine number 24, but like I said a trillion times, the first ever magazine format issue. I'll go to another angle so you can see it better. So this is it up close. I really don't want to have this out for too long. This is definitely going in a protector case, but for the sake of the video, I'll show you. So it says first issue, the new Mad. It's referring to the magazine. Number 24, humor in a jugular vein. July 1955. Just think about how old that is for a second. That's going on 70 years now. So when I say it's in good condition, like it may have that little thing or whatever, that little rip, you can't get any better than this. Underneath it, there's this big thing. It says, this new magazine is vital for you to read, and inside you will find an extremely important message from the editors. Knowing Mad, probably not important at all, but that's obviously the joke. And then this is something that they don't do anymore. Along the side, they have like little drawings of stuff, but the most important thing on the banner here is the first ever appearance of Alfred E. Newman. Right there it says, what me worry. This is the first one he was ever on for the Mad Magazine. That's another reason why this one's important. And after that, he'd be on every cover. Also, it was 25 cents back then. And then I'll flip it over to the back real quick. I gotta be careful with it. This is the back, just a random drawing, but it's kind of cool. There it is. And now real quick, I'll go through the inside a little bit. I'm not gonna do it for long though. I barely want to be even touching this in the first place. So there it is, some stuff. Is a trip to the moon possible? And then you just got some more stuff, all black and white, of course. Here it is. There's Alfred E. Newman, and that's all I'm gonna do. I don't want to look through it too much. And like I said, literally the only reason they changed to magazine was to get away from the rules of comic book laws or whatever. So if they didn't have those rules, it would have still been Mad Comic. Most issues of this are like beat up, they're ripped and everything. This is in amazing condition, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm only having it out for the video. And then just for the fun of it, I'll show you a more recent one. This isn't like the newest one or anything. It's Angry Birds, but you can see some of the changes. They made it more colorful. The drawings became computerized. They had to put this on the front, the barcode. This one's number 511, and it's from the same line as this. For the longest time, they had the same line of all the issues until 2018 when they rebooted it because they moved to LA or whatever. I wish they didn't do that, but they did what they did. They went all the way up to 550, and then they started at 1 again. Also, might as well show this first magazine, and then you at the 100th one. I'm really happy to own something like this. The second this video is done, I'm going to be putting it in the protector case because I'm not going to leave something this old just sitting around out. I can't believe I got it for the price I did, and if I really wanted the first one, I would get the comic book one, but that one goes for like $2,000 to $3,000, so I don't really think I'm going to get that anytime soon. I mean, there was one on eBay I saw that was literally destroyed and it was going for $2,000. So that's how rare that one is. Maybe some other time in the future, but I'm not getting it now. And like I said, now that the video's done, this is where it's going to stay for the rest of its time.